Hello and welcome back. So on the workbench is still the Solectria BC3000 battery charger. It is now fully operational, repaired. It was a it was a very simple repair. It just took a long time to find it. It's kind of awkward. I've got the actually, you know what? I'll show it running first. So same as before, we've got the variac going into a bridge rectifier onto the capacitor, and then we've got the lamps here as our load. You may notice that one of the lamps has changed. It's because it popped. They don't like going from 120 volts to 180 volts in when the battery charger kicks in. So we're going to, we'll just ease them in. We'll let the, I don't want to thermally shock them as bad, so we'll just turn this up till we get in the vicinity of 180-ish volts. So I didn't turn it all the way up, but yeah. So now they're on. They're not going to pop. So yeah, I'll go ahead and plug the battery charger in. You'll see it go through all the little stages and then say we're fully charged. And there it is. Lamps are on. Oh, I can turn this down. Now as I turn this down, we're going to start transferring load over to the charger. You can actually hear it doing its thing. So we're now fully on the charger. I can actually just unplug. There you go. Fully operational. Yep. So I'll go ahead and turn this off because it's kind of bright and I don't have the fan actually hooked up, although we're only drawing probably like 3 amps or so. I could measure it here. Would be an easy way to, yeah, just get in here. I should probably zero it first. 0. Yeah, actually we're only drawing about 2 amps or so. For 60-watt light bulbs at 180 volts. I think we're at around 180. You can measure that too. Let's put that there. Hopefully you can kind of read the display. I'm gonna dangerously touch the... Yeah. It's up to 178. But yeah, it's definitely running. Definitely working. So go ahead and kill that. So the the problem was pretty simple. So yeah, I went through, did basic troubleshooting. I checked all the power supplies were good, the voltage sense was good, current sense was good. Everything looked fine. I couldn't actually find what was going on. And yeah, I've got the picture up here. So this I had folded down like in the picture here. But I don't know if you can see this connector right here is too short to do that. So I had to, that's why it's tilted up like that. So we'll have to go off the picture here because, yeah, that's still plugged in. So, got the mouse, yeah. Essentially, since I know this section's been reworked on, they replaced the bridge rectifier, the MOSFETs, the fuse. I figured, well, maybe they did something and there might be something messed up in there. So I decided to take that board out. Oh, I also, I know that, I think in the last video I showed that these you can see the discoloration kind of getting a bit warm. So I added some solder across them. That didn't fix it. I actually did that first and then tried it and it didn't actually fix anything. So I did that to all the high voltage sense resistors that were getting a little warm. Yeah, that's our current state. Okay, yeah, so this section had been worked on before, so I was like, well, I thought maybe one of these capacitors was could have been bad because they're part of the zero crossing, like all of the current goes through them. So I started taking the board out, and then I noticed the one of these wires is broke. And that is the temperature sensor for the heatsink. And it's crammed underneath the transformer. So if I go back to the other page here, you can't see that. It's like buried underneath there. And which makes sense. That's why the battery charger ran for a little bit and then just shut down, because it thought it was over temperature. And so the little blinking error that it was giving is that it was over temperature. Oh, I soldered a new yellow LED on there. It was actually blinking to tell me that there was something wrong. And it was actually broke off. So you could see that. But anyways, yeah, that was, so it's pretty simple. I just stripped the wire back, cut the little silicone piece here a little shorter, and then, that's a very good picture, and then soldered it back in and put it all back together. Yeah, and then we're back to where we are right now. And yeah, it's like an Inception kind of a thing. But now it's all working. So yeah, it was just the temperature sensor on the heatsink was open, so that's why it ran for a little bit and then shut down. So yeah, it's all fixed. I just got to put it all back together and ship it. Thanks for watching. Bye.